Now Stankoven, tough angle shot. He scored the first goal of game 4. Carolina's been getting off to quick starts, and for the most time, they have controlled the play in the first periods. Barbashev coming and managed to avoid it. Jarvis with some speed. Jeremy Lauzon made him stop. Chatfield's drive stopped by Hart. Aggressively up to the top of the blue paint and beyond. Meanwhile, Carolina, a great penalty killing team, 92.3% in the playoffs. Their opponents are just 5 for 65. Here's Eichel out in front. They score. Pavel Dorofeev, the goal, ending his long drought off a beautiful feed from Eichel. A power play goal and a 1-0 Vegas lead.
This is a spectacular entry. Nothing to do with this series so far, but this kid leads the Golden Knights in goals this regular season. He's got 10 in the playoffs. Now he's got 11. Look at the play by Eichel. Doesn't even end up with a shot on net.
Here's Eichel again for Stone. 2-on-2 across the line. The drop from Marner. His wrister, rebound, and it was knocked away before Stone could whack it toward the net. And across the line, too far in front of Ehlers, who has 3 goals in the first 4 games of this Stanley Cup final. Dorofeev, that one's off the glove of Bussy. He couldn't squeeze it. 3 behind the net. And picked up by Hurdle. Back of the line, Anderson a blast off the back wall. Bussy doesn't seem to be sure where it is. He moved it for Barbashev. Miller broke it up. Down low, Barbashev, and a nice stop by Bussy. Rebound taken behind the net by Howden, and he lost it. 7 goals in these playoffs, despite the fact that he missed 5 games in the middle of the playoffs with an injury. He has goals in 4 of the 6 games since he came back. 2 in this series. Down low, they score! And it's Jordan Staal again on the tip-in to tie it at 1.
Sometimes it's just your time. Staal beats McNabb out of the corner. The shot pass from Ehlers. Heads up play from Ehlers. It goes off the pad of Carter Hart. 6 goals in this Stanley Cup final for the captain, Jordan Staal. This place erupts.
Carrier working hard to win the puck, and he did. Help keep it alive for the Canes. Robinson banked it back. Nikishin kept it in. Robinson fired right on net.
This is something Carolina will have to contend with. Be sharp on.
It's a good way to try to get Eichel going if you put a little more firepower around him. Dorofeev, the backhand stop by Bussy. That's scaled around the glass and taken off by Coghlan. 5:50 to go in another entertaining period in this Stanley Cup final. Dorofeev. Back for Coghlan, and the rebound knocked away. Walker in the right spot. Theodore up the wall. Dorofeev advanced it to Howden. Now Carlson with some speed. His shot through Gostisbehere turned aside very confidently by Bussy, the 27-year-old from Long Island, who's 6'4", about 220 pounds. Dorofeev couldn't tip the shot pass. Anderson avoided Gostisbehere, but went down nonetheless as he couldn't keep his balance. Here's Blake with Hall. Taylor Hall. It's handled by Hart, and he dropped it down. Dangerous pass. Gathered in by Marner. For Stone. Quickly off for Eichel. And a good job by Bussy to hold the post. 18 on the power play. Marner. Down low. Stone. Out in front. Hurdle. And a sliding defensive play made by Aho. Had trouble with the puck at the line. It got played ahead by Chatfield. Here's Stankoven. The handoff. Taylor Hall. And a stop by Carter Hart. Dreaming about being Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux. Now he is starting like them on the game's biggest stage. Kept in by Aho and Gostisbehere. A minute 20 on the Carolina power play in a 1-1 game nearly midway through. Gostisbehere, one-timer by Jarvis. And it is smothered by Carter Hart. Shot tip. Hart held the post. Hall, they center it. Stankoven set up Stahl again at the net front. Svechnikov tried to one-time the pass, and even that one wasn't solid contact. Svechnikov again. Back to Gostisbehere. Sissons pressured. Svechnikov scores! Andrei Svechnikov! A power play goal! And a 2-1 Carolina lead.
Do you think this feels good for Andrei Svechnikov? A playoff struggle? A quick release through the stick of Colton Sissons, and as it goes through the legs of Lauzon, Carter Hart won't pick it up. Svechnikov moments earlier and whipped on that one-timer. Not here. What I liked about this.
Svechnikov, or rather Ehlers, pardon me, 27, not 37. Taken back by Sissons. He sends it to Howden. Howden! Stopped by Bussey. Thrown toward the net by Theodore and blocked by Walker. Cross ice for Stahl. He sends it in. Martin passed on the forecheck. Won the puck. Missed Svechnikov. Walker down low. And they score! Sebastian Aho, the goals.
Who dominate the second period. What a forecheck from Martin. And it's his pass misses Svechnikov. Sean Walker, who's been tremendous in this series. That puck is a one-timer onto the stick of Aho. Look at him take it off his feet. Touched it beautifully. And then straight up over Carter Hart.
They're out there with Howden up front. John Tortorella's changed his lines tonight. Howden down low. And a stop by Bussey. As Howden was alone in the blue paint.
The first couple of minutes, Barbashev wins this puck, and Howden gets his stick on top of his skate. This goes off his boot, and Bussey has to track this, and the glove is on the right hand, and he makes a terrific stop. Without William Karlsson.
Limiting the shots. They've held Vegas to 14 tonight. The puck gets turned over to Carrier. The former Golden Knight shot that over the head of Hart. Might have been deflected. And it wound up out of the rink. Rare face-off lost by Stahl. Jack Eichel won it. Comes behind the net to Ehlers. Out in front. Then Stahl stopped at point-blank range. Down to 9 minutes to go. Gostisbehere fake the drop back and takes off with the puck. Aho. It comes back. Ehlers, beautiful pass, and they score! Another power play goal for Svechnikov.
And Ehlers has 3 assists. Look at this beauty. The vision, the presence to know where Svechnikov is. And Svechnikov presents his stick for the easy pass, and he dunks this behind Carter Hart. This Carolina power play has 6 goals in the last 4 games. Good news for Carolina, that's Chatfield. He's back on the ice.
He has been a stalwart. Theodore weaving down low, backhand, rebound, score! Pavel Dorofeev. It's 4-2 with 6:11 to go. Surprising thing of all time here, Ray, that Vegas just scored a goal to get closer.
Dorofeev with the quick hands in front of the net. He's got good position inside of Miller, and as Bussey can't control that rebound, Dorofeev's going to dunk it into the net for his second one, and that's the way it's been all series long. You just can't get comfortable. Dorofeev's second makes this a game again.
Regulation. 1:15 on the power play. 4-2 Carolina. That's off the post from Theodore. Hurdle whacking away, and Bussey stopped the rebound. Oh, so close to a 1-goal game.
Traffic, tougher to see. The hurdle deflections off the post on Theodore's shot. Hurdle is going to get a stick on. No, he doesn't actually. That goes straight through.